Alright guys, welcome back. So we just finished Sector 5 and obtained a whole bunch of new stuff, as well as visited a brand new area in the GFS Thoth. So now we are making our way through to Sector 6. We're slowly closing in on the end. Should be through in just a little bit longer. Oh, actually, I just missed an item. And looks like we need the ball spark for it. Okay. There we go. What do we get? We got a missile tank. Alright, more ammo is always good. The enemies are getting a little freakier as we get closer to the end. Oh, I missed another item. I'm going back to grab it. I didn't go too far out of my way. There we go. It's a missile. Missiles are fine. Alright, down here, we can't proceed because there are indestructible blocks in the way. Like, even if we power bomb to try and break them, or at least reveal what breaks them, nothing breaks them, so. Let's go up here. Oh, there's only one Metroid. Okay. Well, let's go fight it. Oh, it's an alpha. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Take some vitamin M. It's good for you. Alright, Metroid's down. Here comes the earthquake to show us that we won. Lava's not moving. Now, if you played the original Metroid 2, you remember that this is the loop. After you kill the first Metroid in the area, the lava floods and forces you to go through the loop again, where you fight the second Metroid. So let's head back to where that alpha was. And there's a new pathway going up. Alright, let's go up. There's a fight going on. They're fighting a Zeta. They were fighting a Zeta. They were fighting. As you can see. Yeah. Come on. Ow. You can't just shoot from the hip like you can with a Zeta, because its weak spot is actually a little bit higher than Samus's arm level. Omega's down. What were you hiding back here? A bunch more dead bodies. The rescue team. Oh, hey, sweet. New super missile and a super missile refill. Something sounds a little pissy. Wrong way. Alright, so now that we've killed the Omega Metroid, we can make our way out. And those platforms are gone. Go ahead and save. I think it goes along with new powers as the plot demands, and in the case of Metroid Fusion, I mean, Metroids are the Metroids are the natural predator of the X. So by fusing Samus with the Metroid, they basically made her into the X's predator. Alright, so now we are in Sector... I believe this is Sector 8, which is the Omega Nest. As you can see by the by the lack of light, this is going to be a bit of a fun environment. Fortunately, we have a save room right here. Okay. Oh. Come on. Ow! Of course he has invulnerability frames. Why wouldn't he have invulnerability frames? Come on. Ow. Yes. The queen is after this area. We'll be dealing with her when we get to her. So first things first, I need to refill my supers. Because I can't aim worth a damn. And that Omega was fantastic at dodging or deflecting almost all of my supers. Fortunately, there is a save room right here. So, up we go. There's still 2 Omegas to fight. Fortunately, you can cheese an Omega's first hit. Ow. That was like 3 wasted supers. Alright. 2 down, 1 to go. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna save one more time before fighting the last Omega. So down here leads to where the queen is, but we can't go there just yet because it's blocked off. There's one more earthquake to go. And the cause of that earthquake is in the next room. Oh, I missed him. Wow, I am really bad at this. Get off me, stupid. One more should do it, I think. There we go. Okay, all the Metroids are down. And somebody's really pissed off. Well, so the larval stage, the one that you see from Metroid 1, the alphas actually shed that like a shell, and then alphas mutate into gammas. Zetas shed the gamma like a shell, and then omegas mutate from zetas. So think of Metroid to Alpha as a molt, and then Zeta to or Gamma to Zeta as a second molt. Alright, when going through this area, be very careful about the dips because you can fall through to the lower floor. And then you cannot climb back up that way. Well, you'll find out. Because we're making our way to the Queen. Now, one thing you might notice, there have been 0 enemies since I killed the last Omega and cleared through that little area. We're in her territory now. Now, in the original Metroid 2, if you did not have Ice Beam, right up here would be a place where you could collect one last chance at it. But since in this game, beams are additive instead of replacing, you don't have to worry about that. And then that middle one is actually right below the Queen's lair, and this is how we enter the final zone. But instead, the map's been rearranged a little bit. Let's see, actually. Has this been added to the logbook yet? No, it has not. Okay. Yeah, this is the room what the original right room looked like, with the Chozo head completely destroyed over there, and there would have been an ice beam right here. Oh look! It's the egg! They're still here. And now we're in the genetics laboratory. Metroids still die the same way as they always did. Freeze them with the ice beam and then shoot them with 5 missiles. Or you can also use one super, but I want to save my supers. Ah! Get off me! One bad freeze location and the entire thing just falls apart. Keep in mind, the save room at the beginning of this area is the last save before the end of the game. So you want to try and conserve your energy, you know, like I wasn't. Alright, all the babies are down. There's only one left. And she ain't happy. Meet Big Mama, the Queen. So as you might imagine, the fight's been changed a little bit. In case you're wondering, no, you no longer have the trick with the, with getting inside her mouth and bombing her to death. Instead, you have to shoot her when she is trying to stretch her face at you. And you can use her fireballs as refill. Once you hurt her enough and she starts bleeding, it's time to move to a new arena. And again, once you hurt her enough, time to go somewhere else. And it appears that power bombs do not have any effect on her. Well, not a whole lot more for us to go. And she's down. I believe there you can actually morph into a ball, get inside her, and bomb her to death for the final blow. But I haven't actually been able to pull it off. Then again, this is only the second time I've actually fought her. But for beating the queen, we get access to behind her, which is the baby, who eats these little gook things for us. Just like how the baby did in the original Metroid 2. And we're almost out. Come on, up here. And it's nighttime on SR388. Now, one thing I wanted to show in the first area, or the first video, which I didn't get a chance to, just like in Metroid 2, if you jump too high, you go into the atmosphere, gets too thin, and it actually hurts you. Now, in case you were wondering, you can't actually go back into the planet because it don't want you anymore. So, we have the baby, we have our objective, let's go home. Alright guys, that has been AM2R. Hope you enjoyed. Please watch the ending. Alright, so 247.28, 90% items. Faster than my first run through the game, but less items. I actually had 2 extra sets of missiles when I first played through, but oh well. You get a nice little ending of Samus.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. That's going to be it for tonight. Join me on Thursday when we're going to continue doing more of Super Metroid Reimagined. Have a great night guys. I'll see you later this week.